Alright, it's day 77 in the books. Also, we hit 100 subscribers on the channel. Let's go. Appreciate everyone that watches these. Pretty crazy, 100 subscribers. I know not all of you guys are watching, but to the ones that are, I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm getting pushed more, a little bit more, I've noticed. A couple more views than usual, more views than 10 on a couple of videos, so that's cool. I don't know why. But yeah, if you're new here, feel free to ask me any questions in the comments. I'm always gonna respond, and if it's like a cool topic, I love to talk about shit. It could be anything, so just drop a topic and I'll talk about it. Any specific questions, ask those too. I'll reply to you. You know. I also made an Instagram. I just made an Instagram for this channel. It's just the same as my YouTube. It's up like Dawn, no spaces. So if you have like any direct questions or you want to get in touch with me, just DM me there. It's like brand new, it has 0 followers, so I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with it yet, but that's just a way to, for you guys to contact me. So want to contact me, hit me there, and yeah, I'll probably respond to you. But getting into the video, day 77. I did my videos, no crazy traction today, but I have a lot of fucking ideas rumbling up top that I'm gonna apply tomorrow. And yeah, I'm not deterred. For a little bit today, I'll be honest, I was a little fucking demotivated. I hate saying demotivated, but I had a lot of fucking like pent up anger about this shit, because it's just like when you go like a month, when you have like a big success in something, I mean not that big, but like a decent success in something, and then you go like a month without really doing anything, that shit is like a bit frustrating, especially in this business where I literally don't really have anything to show for the past month except for like a bunch of dumb little TikToks, you know. In the grand scheme of things, like it's fucking nothing. So that shit's a little frustrating. I mean, it wasn't completely dud. Like I had a few multi-million view videos, but like sales wise, nothing crazy. So I mean, the month is halfway over, but I'm talking about, you know, halfway through June and halfway through this month. So I'm gonna finish out this month on a strong note and hopefully fucking skyrocket with some sales here. I feel like I got a big win coming around the corner, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop, and I'm not gonna lose if I never stop. Excuse me. But yeah, perseverance is key. And my track record for entrepreneurship has not been super solid in terms of sticking with things. And I think when you boil down like why I stopped so many businesses and why I chose to do something else, I think when you boil it down, like I could give you X, Y, Z reasons on why the business was bad and blah, blah, blah. But when you boil it down, it truly comes down to fucking, I hit resistance and I didn't want to continue. You know, that's like at the base level, that's what it is. And I can give you a little rundown on my previous endeavors. It started, I guess, I've always had an entrepreneur spirit, I guess. In high school, I used to resell sneakers and clothes and Supreme and streetwear stuff, and I made like a little bit of I made enough money to like buy some more clothes, you know. Like I wasn't smart with it, and I didn't want to fucking scale with it or anything, so it was just like a little hustle, I guess, just so I could have like a little bit of cash. But graduating high school, I didn't go to college. Now, I fucking hated school. Shit was never for me. I was not gonna about to pay for fucking, you know, 4 years of more education, more schooling, more institution. I have nothing against education. I think autodidactic people are the best. I think, and that's been like self-taught. Like if you're self-taught, I think that's just the best. I have a lot of self-teaching to do, but in terms of everything, I think that's the best, where you learn the most. Um, but anyway, yeah, I did go to college, was not gonna go. And so, first job I got, not my first job, but like my first job out of high school I got was life insurance. I was in sales, selling life insurance in California, and I did that for like, it was a long onboarding process, but like 6 to 9 months, so like not even a year. I had a few deals closed, but overall, when you boil down why I quit that shit, I mean, I'm glad I quit that shit. I didn't like it. It was like very pyramid schemey kind of business, but I mean, the money's there. The money's there for sure. But like, if you boil it down, I just like met resistance, wanted to do something else, you know? Like, I guarantee you, if I had made like 50K in those months, if I would have made like $50,000, I would have fucking continued to do it, you know? Because if the money's there, I'm there. So I quit that, and what did I do after that? I was kind of at a dead stop there. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do in life and blah, blah, blah. And I just worked some like manual labor shit, and then I moved out to Arizona, which is where I'm at currently. And that's when I kind of got in the whole internet money shit. And I wasn't very good at that. I had a few runoff businesses, and I did some door to door for a business I came up with that flopped. Not that much fucking door to door again, resistance. But that was kind of fun. And then I got into Etsy, so drop shipping, and that was like last spring last year, and I did like 20K at sales in Etsy, and I had a great store. It was like going pretty good, you know, big, you know, revenue days. And then my store got banned, and I did make 5 more stores, but again, that resistance, I was like, fuck this. And then, so I quit that, and I was like, oh, well, Etsy, whatever. I had a million reasons why Etsy was fucking the devil, and you know the rest. So my next endeavor was, and this is kind of ongoing, this is something I want to work on, I want to bring back alive, and it's still kind of going, I mean, not really, but it's this skincare business. Like, I'm super into fitness and health, and kind of, I don't want to say primal, but like, I don't use like a lot of cosmetic shit, but it's basically a skincare, skin balm, moisturizer that's like animal fat. It's literally beef tallow, if you're familiar with that, and then a few other things. It's really good for your skin. I could sell you on it right now, but I'm not gonna. But anyway, I did that, and I was selling, I mean, that was like a real business. That was like my first real business, and I created that out of the fucking ether. And I came up with website, product, like recipe, labels, pretty much everything you need to like have a physical product, which is a lot more than you think. I mean, no legal shit, obviously, but I got that, I had the product made, and I started selling it just on the street without a permit, in this like fucking rich town. And I was doing like $500 days with it. And that was pretty solid. That was fun, and the profit was crazy. But I moved. That was when I was doing some seasonal work, so I was in a different place, and I left that town, and that town was like kind of perfect. It was like the LA of the mountains. So there's just a lot of wealthy people that would buy shit like that, and it's dry, so it's just like it was a perfect storm to sell that on the street. And I also got shut down by the fucking city because I didn't have a permit, and I was like in the best spot in town, just like posted up at the table. And I mean, I ran it for a couple weeks, so I made some good money with that. But then I moved back to Arizona, and I was focusing on that, but the thing with fucking creating a business like that from scratch is you need a lot of time and you need a lot of capital. Now, you don't necessarily need like $1 million, but you need like all your time and like a good amount of capital. And not crazy, but I didn't have it at the time, and I needed, to sustain, to survive, so I couldn't fucking afford it with either time or money. So I was put on hold with that, but I was doing some markets here and just kind of like street. I did have permits for, and I was making like similar sales, but not as good, and it was only like once a week, and sometimes it was a miss, so that ended. And I was doing them pretty consistently, but that ended, and that was kind of like the last piece that I was doing for the business. And I'd have a business plan drafted for this shit that's gonna fucking take over. But the reason I'm not doing this right now is because my priorities are make enough money to where I can quit my job and be completely fucking detached from the system. In like the level 1 sense, but like just no job, fully independent, have my freedom, have my time back, and then also have capital for this business. So I'm close to that, and once I achieve that, I'm gonna revive this. But until then, it's the drop shipping, and that's also another reason why I'm not going back to this, is because, like I said, I got a track record of fucking jumping around. So I'm sticking with the drop shipping and make it fucking work. And I'm right now, like today was an instance. I mean, I didn't hit crazy resistance, but like when you go a month without really any real results, it's like, that shit is frustrating. That shit sucks. Like, it is fucking resistance. So I feel like a part of me fucking hitting the success is blasting through the resistance and like showing, the universe or fucking whatever, or science or whatever you want to believe in, showing that shit that I'm fucking ready for the level up. I fucking deserve this shit. I'm pushing through the fucking resistance. I'm not gonna fucking abandon ship this time. So that's why I'm gonna fucking make it. Guarantee it. And I'm only like, I don't know when I fucking started like the drop shipping I'm in, because I did Etsy at the beginning of this series for like 20 days. So maybe I'm like 50 days in or something to this shit. So I'm not even like barely scratching the surface with this shit. Another 40 days and I'll see where I'll be at. But like, I already hit, decent amount of sales, like $8,000 so far. So in 50 days, that's not fucking horrible. But yeah, I'm aiming for way more. I got a fucking fire product right now that I just need to blow up, and the fucking mission hasn't changed. Just gonna make the videos to the best of my ability, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm not fucking stopping. I'm not fucking stopping till I hit this shit. So yeah, that's some background on me. Probably gonna be the end of the video for today, but if you have, like I said, I'm kind of fucking dead out of shit to talk about. Like, sometimes I feel like the videos that I talk about are just like boring, or you get that imposter syndrome where you're like, is this shit even entertaining? I mean, obviously not, because I don't have that many views, but if you have some topics, or you want some shit for me to discuss or talk about, or it could be anything about like life, honestly, I'm open to debate. Let's keep it like centralized around fucking what I've been talking about, but maybe not like fucking my opinion on the fucking Super Bowl winner. Like, I don't really care about that shit, but about some real world shit, drop it below. I'd be happy to discuss. And yeah, it's dope. 100 subscribers. I appreciate you guys, and that's gonna be it for me.